Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left. Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the...
The Giants are now on the clock. 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 The Giants are now on the clock.
Start your week by installing your game plan. Start the regular season by selecting your season goal. Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher risk. Start your week by installing your game plan. In offensive and defensive game each week, once you've made your game plan, choose to start training. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. You have grades for each. Browse available players to improve your team. This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths and weaknesses. You have too many players on your team. Choose which players you want to cut. Easily see how many. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. So with that, let's head over to the heart of Texas. Massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Week 1 of the season as we drop you into the first drive of this ball game and get our first look at this offense. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson, he'll buy some time right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Well, the spark that ignited the Cowboys-Giants rivalry goes back to 1960 when Dallas's first head coach and former New York Giants assistant Tom Landry brought his 0-10 rookie squad into Yankee Stadium. That game would finish a 31-31 tie, the only non-loss in the expansion Cowboys' first season. 6 decades later, still one of the most heated rivalries in the NFL. Heck, even Cowboys head coach Jason Garrett spent 3 seasons in a Giants uniform. And Dallas leads the overall series, including the last 4 meetings. On first down, this is McCaffrey. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. They go play action with Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Still 0-0 here in quarter 1, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming. Now Wentz on third down. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. On play action, Wentz. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. A loss of 2 there, second down. Run coverage, excellent there from the defensive end position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus, tackling the runner for a loss?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Something's wrong with my screen. Like, I tried to do something on my hot routes and it just wasn't working. It kept like switching my players and all.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the
Something's wrong.
line.
I don't know what it is though.
The Giants offense at the
Let's
line,
see if this
ready
will
to
work.
begin their next
It's working
drive.
now.
And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. They go play action now. Wilson. They'll roll him out right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive game. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Wow. The Witten just can't catch. That's 2 that he's dropped for me. One of them was a touchdown, wide open, and then some guy just hit him and he just dropped it.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Wilson, gonna throw again. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And now look at this.
Why does he keep fumbling without even getting like pushed down? He's literally just losing it while he's running. Whatever, it's not getting turned over though.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. Well, we see so many good battles in the NFC East, and Cowboys and Giants, they rarely disappoint. They didn't disappoint last year. Cowboys got the better of the Giants both times. Week 2, 20-13, and then in Week 17, a thriller, 36-35. That was a game where Dak Prescott threw 4 touchdown passes. Now,
catch the ball.
Down there, but he cannot connect.
That's a good job.
I'm gonna have to play it safe, man. Hopefully I don't pull a Cody Parkey with Cody Parkey.
And a nice sign
Nope.
of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Now that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's Carson Wentz now with the rest of his offensive unit heading onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know, that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Now here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. 30, the 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Greg Olsen, 75 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely
How do I do the... Yeah, Alright, 1 second.
So second.
Alright.
This offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time.
That Cowboys defense is stacked. Their offense isn't even that super good.
The drive begins with a run by
They must have spent like those first like 4 rounds or whatever getting like stacked to the very, very top offense or defense.
And it'll be 2nd and 12. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 12, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's Wilson to throw.
Oh my God.
It's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh, McCaffrey can tackle better than he can run. This defense is ridiculous, man. Like, it's hurting my feelings. This defense is really hurting my feelings. I have no intentions on winning this game. I wasn't going to play it in the first place, but I was requested to.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one caught by Delaney Walker.
No. Please, no. As bad as he has been running, he's been good at blocking and all, too. I'm going to have to put Phillip Lindsay in as the starter for him. Wonder if he's done, like, for good. He's hurt.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay.
Lindsay can run better than he can. It's kind of, it's funny but sad.
Down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together,
I'll substitute him, let him sit for a minute.
Coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
From midfield now on 2nd down.
Catch the ball. It's not too hard.
Complete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From midfield now, here's Wilson. He's going to look deep for Edelman. And he bats it
Too short.
away, and it falls down incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. He'll hit his tight end, Walker. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
All right. That was helpful.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. The tackle there by John Johnson.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside
Kyle,
the
you
5
should.
all the way to the 3.
Who knew my fullback would be getting me a bunch of yards
there,
down this way?
22. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a run with McCaffrey. So
Why didn't he jump? I jumped over them. Pressed the triangle to jump and he didn't do anything.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now Wilson to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football.
No, I picked it up. I was in there. I can't challenge it because it's less than 2 minutes, but I was in there. That was a touchdown. That was a touchdown. Whatever. That was a touchdown.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Who's he being guarded by?
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right. And that
He could have caught that.
incomplete.
That was messed up.
Big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Wilson. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald.
No.
And that will be
What?
incomplete.
Oh my God! This is all messed up, man. This is just completely messed up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And his pass is intercepted.
It's in my hands.
Time today.
Fuck it. That was in my hands. They called an interception before it even went in the other dude's hands. I'm not going to do this much longer. Oh, I wonder who's in like the new drafts and all now. I wonder if they have like any rookies like Joe Burrow in them. I wonder what overall Burrow is going to be as a rookie. I'll do play a friend, but I'm only going to draft. My team was pretty good as it was, though. Oh, wow. I guess they only have legends. Wow, this game's really just being generous right now. I can throw him in as a short safety. Why do I get so many 97 free safeties? And how is Antoine Bethea a 97? He's arguably the worst safety on the Giants. Come on, man, I like Randy Moss so much, but he's going to be the worst one. Rod Smith will even be worse than all my other guys. Whatever. Yeah, I'm out of here.